Hi everyone, and welcome back to another part of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which will be where we do the final levels of Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. So what we are going to do as a first level, doing them in order, is Piston It away. So after we just go through this quick NPC scene here.
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
Bring me crystals. So anyway, these are the last 5 crystals we've got to get, so probably the hardest level out of this whole warp room is going to be Piston It away, because obviously there is backtracking with the death route, unfortunately. Clear gems often appear at the end of a death route, and why is the loading screen taking so long and stuttery? That is not normal, but I don't know why the loading screen's lagging so bad, that's not right, but anyway, it looks like the level's loaded fine. Hopefully it doesn't give us any glitches, so I'm actually thinking about moving this game as well to my external hard drive to improve loading times, because I don't know if you've seen my last video or not, but basically I swapped the hard drive in my PS4 to an external, which was an old solid state hybrid drive I had lying around, and I managed to get the infinite fly glitch on Spyro, which will be in my previous video, which I believe is part 19, is it part 19? Of my Let's Play, yes, of Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, so you always feel free to check that out, but we're not really going to be talking about this so much in this part, because in fact I might not really be talking much at all, because this warp room is indeed very hard, as you may understand, because precision is quite required, but it's mainly the backtracking that really stresses me out. And something I learnt as well is that you can actually spin their enemies even when they're in protected mode. So I'll just show you that real quick after you just pop back into normal shape. Yeah, you can actually spin them. I actually never really realised that until this year. It must have only been a couple of months ago, to be fair, since I actually noticed that. I thought you had to slide them, but obviously not. You can obviously spin them as well, which is definitely a first. But these enemies really do annoy me, because you have to get the precision with the timing accurate in order to not get hurt by them. Because if you're halfway through the process of opening or closing, you're going to get hurt no matter what. Now, this is something I always struggled on as a kid, getting back here when backtracking for a death route, but basically the strategy to do with this is to leave the enemy there, and then basically when you go back, at least you've got that enemy to jump on. And believe it or not, I actually just entered this bonus round by accident. I don't know if you can remember that happening from a part, is it part 2? Where I accidentally fell into the bonus round after getting the red gem from Snowgo for the secondary entrance, which... No. Now this bonus round is really annoying in Insane. I never struggled with it in the original, believe it or not, but now in Insane it is quite tricky. It's just getting all the timing right and everything like that, because... And which box to bounce off, because, I mean... Well, what I'm going to try here is I'm going to try bounce off a life crate. Yes. Now, that could be a strategy I know to use in future, because I've always bounced off the bouncy box as a matter of habit from the original game. However, the physics seems to have changed a bit, as I mentioned before, in Crash 2. Hence why I'm kind of disappointed with Crash 2 in Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, so... I'd say Crash 2 and Spyro 3 are the worst in the remasters, but I suppose the other games, the other 4 games, I'd say just as good, maybe if not better, in my opinion, but I suppose it's each to their own. I know a lot of people do like the originals more than the remasters, but I totally respect that opinion altogether, so... So now we're approaching the end of a level, so hopefully I can get this right first time around. Because I don't want to be able to make any cuts. And speaking of cuts, I've actually figured out a strategy to use in Sony Vegas, which I use to edit these videos, to where I can speed up the video instead of having to just cut a huge section of the video out. So I do suppose if I do die, I could try that out. That'd be actually a good thing to do. So I suppose not all is lost. I don't think there's any more boxes past here, but I'm just going to check anyway, because as you may see, we are missing about 31. So what we've got to do for that now is got to backtrack, for the simple reason they are all in the death route. And death routes in Crash 2 can really be a pain. So definitely do wish me luck on this one, because excuse me, so I don't exactly think that they're going to be too easy to get this jump. Whoa, now that is a tricky jump. You have to slide, spin and jump, similar to what you do in Road to Ruin. Now, can I get this jump right first time? No! Oh no! Oh, I can slide, spin, jump up. Now, that is something you could not do in the original game. You had to like slide and jump off the ledge and around, which is really awkward to do. But now we're in the death route, at least we can access the death route every time, so if I do die, at least I'd have to restart the whole level and do the whole bonus round and everything again, so that at least puts my mind at rest about something. Well, now that is how I usually kill myself, by making a dumb stupid mistake like that. So there we go. Nice. Now it's just the timing for these enemies here, which is another thing that annoys me. Because it has to be done so accurate. Yes. Nice. Awesome. Right. No! Oh no, I knew that'd happen. But never mind. At least I've got 98 lives. Now that's the bonus of being good at this game. If you've got 98 lives, at least you know you're pretty safe. No, I jumped too early. As I say, the timing with these enemies can be a devil to do right, so nice. So now we're approaching the end of the level. Hopefully I should get all 69 crates. Yes, because I know I've done this 1 or 2 times before and I have not had all of the crates. And I could have cried. Oh my gosh, that was so nasty. That time. I had to like, no, I've got to redo Piston it away again. No. But, hey, I got it first time around this time, so I consider myself very lucky. And geez, this has taken like 8 minutes to complete one level. Dang, Piston it away is a long level, but anyway, now moving on to another vehicle level. Believe it or not, we actually quite like the vehicle levels. I really enjoy the rocket levels or the jetpack levels, may I say, in Crash Bandicoot 2. I was checking my recording's still going because you never know, for some reason my computer likes to stop recording, which is pretty frustrating. And oh no, my jetpack controls are inverted, so what I'm going to do real quick now is I'm just going to pause the game and go into options, invert jetpack controls and turn that on. Because that way, the controls now match what there was in the original, because for some reason they seem to have inverted the controls. And they seem to have done that with the triggers and the camera controls as well in Reignited Trilogy for Spyro, which I don't understand exactly why they've done them two things, Vicarious Visions and Toys for Bob, but they have. But hey, at least it's an option to go into the pause menu and fix it, so that's one good thing at least. And I'm pretty sure I just pressed the circle button to go back and he span for some reason. I don't know why Crash decided to spin, but that's so strange. Hopefully we can get this pretty accurate regardless anyway, because I mean I don't want to die in this level, because I mean I find these jetpack levels really fun. I know there's one sort of like viewer or member of our Spyro community who says that Crash 2 is his least favourite game. Now that to me is just pure blasphemy, because Crash Bandicoot 2 was a game I grew up with, and not only that, it is also my favourite Crash game as well. And I think I actually grew up more with Crash 1 and 3, believe it or not, but as I said, I really believe that it's this is my favourite. Apart from Trinity and Crash Team Racing, which undeniably are two of the best Crash games ever made. I mean, it's blasphemy again to not like them two games. Whoa, now I don't know if you saw that, but I'm pretty sure I just flew through them electric cables. Now, really, I should have died, but fortunately I did not. But here we go. I managed to get the jetpack level done, which is actually quite surprising. And I'm doing pretty well on these levels today. I don't exactly think I would do, because to me these levels can take multiple attempts. It'll be pretty annoying in the process. I'm just going to see how long we've been recording for. I'd say about 11 minutes just gone, so hopefully all should be good to continue this part, and hopefully we should be able to get all of the levels in Warp Room 5 completed. I'm probably going to save the final boss for the next part. So here we go with Night Flight. Sorry for my chair creaking, it's really bad. I don't understand why my chair's doing that, that's so annoying. Maybe it needs some lube on it, I don't know. But anyway, hopefully we can get that fixed. Or lubrication. Whatever you want to say, or lubricant, I don't know, but here's another fun dark level, which I find these levels a lot more fun than the glowing mask levels inside the castle I never said Spyro, but why do I keep doing that? In Crash 1. So here we go now, finally. To a death route, and this death route is pretty complex. You really need to know what you're doing, because basically what you've got to do is you've got to enter the death route, and then you've got to just keep going until you get to the silver or clear gem. I like to call them clear gems, some say silver, and then basically just die, and then you should death warp back to where you was originally. But I think I'm going to keep going and show you where the other two boxes are. So these two crates here we're going to go back for and get later, so not to worry about them now. So we're just going to die real quick, and as you'll know, with the way Crash Bandicoot works, we've still got the gem, and I believe it still works like that with gems too in the Spyro games, if I'm not mistaken. And sometimes I have a glitch there, to where if I spin them crates on top of that nitro, Crash seems to trigger the angel animation, where he's touched the nitro crate, even though the nitro crate does not explode, which is really, really strange. And speaking of the word nitro, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is less than 2 weeks away now, at the time of recording this, which is really exciting. I definitely can't wait to get my hands on the game. Now, I'd love to actually complete the game by myself in one sitting, but I don't think I'm actually going to be doing that. Well, not in one sitting, but you know, binge play it, a bit like I did Insane and Reignited. But actually this one, I'm going to do it live on the Let's Play. Well, I don't exactly know if I'm going to be live streaming the Let's Play, but what I do know is that I am going to be, at least, playing the game as I record the Let's Play, so I can enjoy it all with you. And that really scared me then, because I was stuck in the dark, and I hate being stuck in the dark if your Firefly runs out of power, which can lead to stepping where you don't want to be stepping, leading to death, or in other words, you're just going to miss crates even more frustratingly. So we're going to have to go back and do the whole level again, especially in a bonus round, which seals up after you complete it, so that's pretty annoying. Maybe I should have died to check that I got all the boxes, but I'm pretty confident that I have got all of the crates, so let's try not to worry about that. So have a go. Yes, nice. And I kind of like the glow. I don't know if you notice in here, but there seems to be like this dark, sort of like misty glow in here now, which was not the case in the original game at all. In fact, in the other levels, the lighting looks entirely different. So I kind of like how they've implemented the night lighting into the end section there. So I've been recording for quite a while now, but we're going to keep this part going, because we might as well just complete these last two levels right here. And I'm hoping to get this whole Let's Play completed this week, so I might record this part, and then I might record the next one after, and hopefully get both of these uploaded this week, so at least we've got Crash Bandicoot 2 fully completed now, so that's at least one advantage that is given me. Ready to do the Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Let's Play. I'm hoping to get Spyro 2 completed, whether it'll be done in time for Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, I don't think so, but at least I'll have it all Crash 2 recorded, and I can still continue to do Spyro 2, and of course my Crash Nitro Kart Let's Play that started. As I'm doing Crash Team Racing as well, because I mean, I don't want to overdo Crash Team Racing because I don't want to rush it. I want to actually pace myself with this one, because I did seem to rush Insane and Reignited a bit. Well, I didn't exactly rush them, but I'd like to pace myself so the fun lasts longer. But saying that, the fun never really expires. I know a lot of people might say, if you play too much Crash, you get a bit burnt out and bored, but same goes for Spyro. I do get that a bit, but not a lot. In fact, I'd say I heal from that in about a week. Because it just goes to show how much of life Crash Bandicoot and Spyro really is. Hence why in my Twitter name, I've got CS, which stands for Crash and Spyro, in case you're wondering. So that's Marcus and then underscore, because you can't have spaces in the Twitter handle, so CS for Crash Spyro, and 96 is of course the year I was born, so that's something new. I say you all learn new things every day. No, I don't know why I was just risking my life just for one of the Wumpa fruits. I nearly said apple because I know they're not apples, Marcus, they're Wumpa fruit, but I nearly went and killed myself right there, which I did not want to be doing, so that is 24 levels completed. So now all I've got to do is do the final level, and then we can face Dr. Neo Cortex, which I believe I'll be doing in the next part. So now we're going to do our next level, which will of course be spaced out, or our final level, but it's not going to be the final level because I've still got the bonus levels to do, which I quite enjoy, especially the, I think it's called Totally Fly if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Totally Fly, that's the name. I'm kind of sad that Crash 2 is nearly over because it is my favourite Crash game. And I think after I've completed my Crash Nitro Kart Let's Play, I think I might do a Crash Twinsanity Let's Play. You'll all have to let me know what you think to that, because I'm hoping to do a Crash Twinsanity Let's Play, because Crash Twinsanity is indeed my third favourite Crash Bandicoot game. Obviously first being this and second being CTR, but Crash 1 in 4th and Crash Warped in 5th, but I know we all love our games in different orders, so. Now this is something really tricky. I don't know how I'm going to do this because the timing is totally off. What should we do? Should we wait for the timing to get right? Yes. Now, I didn't exactly think I was going to get that. Because the timing was totally off, annoyingly. So, what I don't want to do is get hurt in this gem path. Because this gem path is a lot easier to do towards the end, especially with an A.K.A mask. So, obviously if I die, I'm going to lose that. And I don't want to be doing that at all, so. Nice. So, yes, so we've actually got the death route. No, the gem path, Marcus. Fully completed, because I keep confusing death routes and gem paths, which is really annoying. And I've probably sounded really annoying in this Let's Play, because I don't really have too much to say, so I'm just sort of like rambling on about random things, but. So as I say again, you can now spin these enemies, which I'm pretty sure you can do in the original as well. In fact, I haven't tried it. I really ought to try it, but I'm pretty sure you can do that, so. So at least one thing closed. Thank you. I thought I were dead then. And there's usually a life up there, believe it or not. But now, in Insane, they seem to have taken it out, which. I'm pretty sure there was a life up there, but they seem to have taken it out now in Insane, which is kind of odd. Although Insane has taught me one thing, and that is in the level Digging It. I never knew in the bonus round that there was this like steel crate section up top with some extra life crates, so that's something I learned since Insane because of the camera angle. And I'm sure that weren't in the original game, but basically as soon as I played the original game again, I found out that it actually was, so. Thank the Lord for emulation. Because emulators let me play all sorts of my classic games again. And speaking of emulators, I'm actually going to try some more things with them because I'm hoping to get into doing more live streaming, because live streaming, as you know it, is something that I really enjoy, so. As well as Let's Plays. I'm more of a Let's Player than a live streamer, to be fair, although I still enjoy doing live streams, especially if other people can collaborate with me and join in. I usually do them at midnight because then it's a convenient time for Americans and Australians, because obviously time zones are a complete pain in the ass, frustratingly, so. Because unfortunately, well, I don't know about unfortunately, but a long time ago all of the continents broke up. Because science. So yeah. So now we're approaching the end of the level. Crap! I always do that. I just wanted to jump on that to trigger that because it's sort of satisfying. No? Oh, uh-oh. Right, that was close. No! And you know what? Believe it or not, that is actually my first death in this Let's Play part, because I can't really count the death abuse in Night Flight, because, I mean, or is it Night Fight? I can't remember. So yes, I managed to actually complete the 5th warp room pretty quickly, so that's actually quite amazed me. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this part up after we just listen to the NPC cutscene real quick. In fact, I'm going to pause the game because I'm actually going to save that cutscene for the next part. So anyway, because I'm going to record the next part right now. Or I might record it soon, I don't know yet, but yes, in fact, believe it, actually we're going to go for the cutscene because, you know, why not? It only lasts a minute, so.
Yes! My plan is nearly complete, and I have you, Crash Bandicoot, to thank for it. Engine, what's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our signal?
Crash, Cortex isn't gonna use the crystals to contain the planet's energy. He's gonna harness the force and use it to power the super Cortex vortex he's built on his space station. One blast and the ray will cover the entire world, turning everyone into Cortex's mindless slaves. Crash, don't let him have those crystals!
Engine, you fool! She's telling him everything! Ah, yes, we're back now. Pardon the, interruption. Crash, bring me crystals!
So yes, after finally deciding to view the ending cutscene, because I thought, why not? Because I thought if I save my progress, I might lose it, so. Anyway, so yes, that wraps up part 7 of Let's Play Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Crash 2 Cortex Strikes Back, so I hope you all enjoyed this part, everyone. I know it's been quite a long part, but anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this part, and I will indeed see you all in Dr. Neo Cortex, and we'll also do the 2 secret levels and watch the 100% ending as well, so that's going to be 3 events in the next part. So of course, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in part 8.